everything about the men running shit.
We own this city. Follow me.
Well. So it looks like we already got that trailer for Pablo Full Force Season 2, and it's already looking crazy. Now, I hope that this is seeming to be like Tommy's coming back to Chicago after everything that happened in New York. Yo, because I'm like, episode 9, I'm still on the fact that, he showed up and all, but now this is Force. So now it's going to be about the whole, him picking up on where he left off at, where him trying to, like, him and I guess Diamond going to be running Chicago together. But then at the same time, you're going to have, like, Walter Flynn and then Claudia. Like, that whole ordeal is still not over, because after the whole, Liliana's death, and he is going to have to figure out, like, who was the one to have done it. And turns out it's going to be Claudia. Because the thing is, it's like, Tommy doesn't really have any allegiance to, like, the Flynn family. He really doesn't. I mean, despite him showing the truth at the end of Force of, at the end of Force of the last episode, where he was explaining that, well, he had nothing to do with, Gloria's death. It was really Walter that had something to do with her death and him paying off the Serbs, and then that whole ordeal happened, and it was just like, well, now Walter is kind of, I guess gonna be maybe by himself for like a little bit, because, Gloria was Vic's girlfriend, and he really loved her and stuff, but it was just that after everything that happened, it seems like it's gonna be, I guess, like maybe like Claudia and Vic that's gonna be together, because at the end of Force, they was doing the whole Dahlia thing, and then after a while, that's when Tommy was just like, okay, they gonna do their thing, and then he's gonna come up with a different way, which it seems like it's gonna be Diamond and Tommy that's gonna be doing things together, while Jenard is gonna have half of CBI, because that was like the last season where they split CBI, where Diamond has CBI, some of CBI, and Jenard has some of CBI. So it was kind of like a split. So, I'm kind of wondering like what's that's gonna be about. And on top of that, we still left off where, they had like that picture on the table, and they looking at like, wait, who is this guy? And like all of the pieces is gonna come together. It's just like, wait a minute, this dude is Tommy Egan. And then I hope, which I believe that they're gonna probably do, where Blanca and Agent Young, they're gonna probably have to take this battle to Chicago, which I'm thinking about. Because now, regardless, we still have like one more episode left of Public to Go Season 3. We still got one more episode left, which I'm gonna be covering Friday. We only have one episode left, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I know, some things happened, like a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait and see into Friday of what's gonna actually happen, and hopefully, if Blanca does be like, wait a minute, Tommy, what you doing here? Like, I don't know, and then, well, okay. I don't know if they're gonna actually spoil that for Pablo 2 Ghosts, but I'm thinking all of this is gonna probably be saved into Force. That's what I'm thinking. But if not, I could be wrong. If we see some shit in episode 10, I could be so wrong. But I'm thinking they're gonna probably save like the Blanca and Agent Young for like Force, which is gonna like tie up everything, because nobody knows. And well, the FBI and the DEA and the feds, like, they don't know who Tommy is. They really don't. They don't know who he is. So this is going to tie into everything, where Blanca and Agent Young is going to probably come in and be like, oh, we know who this guy is. This is Tommy Egan. Like, yeah, he was a fucking menace and shit. Like, he was a whole menace, and now he's in Chicago, and it's just going to bring down everything. Because keep in mind, like, let's just say, like, I don't know, like, somebody comes in, like, they but they pull over Diamond, ask Diamond some questions about, like, Tommy, and like, Tommy was part of this and that or whatever, because, I mean, sure, Tommy is loyal, right, and he's not gonna be on some snake shit, like, he's loyal, but, there's gonna be some things that's gonna happen, because, like I said like I said in my previous videos of Force, where I was saying that I think that potentially, not now, definitely not now, but later, I think maybe Jenard and Diamond probably might do some sort of team up again. Like, I feel like they will, because despite everything that's happening right now, and the things that we're going to probably be getting into Force, like, I think that Diamond and Tommy going to be real cool for a while. You never know what can actually happen in the future between, like, Tommy and Diamond. You never know. But Jenard, it seems like he's gonna be on some snake shit. Cause I mean, from in the trailer, it seems like Tommy's gonna just be more of a menace than he was in the last season, where it's like, oh, that damn Tommy. So I feel like Tommy's gonna be a huge problem. And I mean, Walter already tried, like in the last season, to get like some of his best, I guess, Irish assassins, and it failed, right? And then you still got the Serbs. And they did take over. They did take over like the Serbs pipeline in the last season. So you still got Merkovich that's still rolling around, and Tommy and Merkovich. It's like a business deal that they have with each other. Again, all of this is just business. It's not like, oh, they're all friends or whatever. No. This is just business. And Tommy learned this lesson before of trusting certain people, and they betrayed him. So this is all gonna be like business for like season 2 and everything that's gonna like happen, right? Because I'm still thinking that if Jenard doesn't do enough damage to the point where Tommy has to kill him, then I don't know. Because let's just say like it's gonna come, like business is gonna happen, right? And Jenard he's gonna be there, and Tommy isn't gonna want to step in. He's not gonna want to step on anybody's toes, because that's what happened before. Like when Jenard wanted to kill Tommy, and Diamond was just like, well, no. Let me see who this guy is. Like, he seems like he's good. And Jenard was getting pissed off because, remember, Jenard was the one to have taken over CBI after when Diamond was in prison. So, and Jenard always said that, yeah, he had big plans. He didn't want to be the leader of CBI. That wasn't his goal. He wanted to, I guess, go to college or whatever and then start up his own career. But after when Diamond went to prison, that's when Jenard had to step up. So that's what caused that whole, friction in the first place, because he gets out of jail and he's like a changed man. He's thinking differently. And Jenard was pissed off about this. Like, this isn't the Diamond that I know. I want the old Diamond back. But now that, Diamond is going to be with Tommy, I feel like Jenard is going to be moving more snake-like than he was doing before. So it's going to be quite interesting. And then JP and D-Mac, I mean, we haven't seen them in this trailer, in this little teaser trailer. We haven't seen them, but I'm kind of wondering, like, how that's going to be as well, because, remember, Kate still was keeping some secrets, and she still know a few things that have to tie up, the pieces and stuff, and JP doesn't even know that, Tommy and what was his real relationship with Ghost. He doesn't really know any of this yet. He has to like understand the pieces as to why Kate did what she did, and to know the fact that she stripped some time between Tommy and JP, because that time could have been with Tommy and JP instead of it being with Ghost. But she did what she did, and there's still some information and secrets that she's holding, which has to be exposed there. And yeah. But September the 1st is Jesus Christ. That's a long time, to be honest. I mean, sure, May is almost over, and then we're going to have June and July and then August. But around those times, we got to hope that maybe Raising Kanan drops around those times, because I'm like, I felt like they kind of doing this in, I guess, backwards or in reverse. Now, I understand because we got this whole writer strike thing, so it's kind of like blowing up plans. Well, not blowing up plans, but it's kind of like, it's more like it's delaying plans, because from when we had, I guess, last year. When we had last year, it was Power Book 2, and then 4 started right after, and then it was Raising Kanan. So I'm thinking it might probably be Power Book 2, then Raising Kanan, and then Force. Because, I mean, we had Raising Kanan, like, throughout the summer, so I'm guessing if we don't get it through the summer, then it might be pushed later. I hope we don't get Raising Kanan for Christmas. I hope that we still getting Raising Kanan, like, during the summertime, and then after Raising Kanan, then it's Force. Because I would prefer it that way, but I would have liked it more if Force would have just started right after Power Book, because it only makes sense because Tommy's already in Power Book 2, so it would have been perfect for him to be like, all right, he's driving, he's leaving New York, he's coming back to Chicago, and he's back now, and they're like, oh, where was you? And he's like, oh, I had to take care of some business in New York, like, oh my God, like, but I mean, I feel like that's gonna happen anyway, because you know what? I just thought of something. If Raising Kanan drops in August or July, June, whatever, that's going to be like our little refreshment. So we're going to get that. And then if that, drops, whatever, and then it finishes, then that's when Force would start up. Now, I wouldn't say we would forget everything that happened. I hope some of y'all don't forget, but it'd be like a refreshment of, oh yeah, he's coming back into Chicago after everything that happened in Power Book 2 Ghost. So, I just hope that they tie up everything and make it make sense, which I know that they will. But damn, September the 1st though, Jesus, we gotta wait all the way until then for us to see like what's gonna really happen. And is Blanca and Agent Young gonna be a part of that? And also too, will we actually see Tariq? I highly doubt it. Though, but it'd be interesting. Be like, oh, where was Tommy at this entire time? And Tommy hopefully explains to him maybe in episode 10 of Power Book 2 that yeah, he's been in Chicago this entire time, and then maybe Tariq pays him a little fist. I don't know, cause I would like for them to do like this interesting crossover, which I'm hoping that once when Power Book 2 wraps up and Noma is still alive, then this could work, but I don't know. We gonna see. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna happen. I cannot wait to see Power Book 4 Force. I want to see what's gonna happen. Tommy seemed like he's gonna be on that crazy shit. Everybody's gonna be bugging out, and Jesus, like I said, you're gonna have Jenard, you're gonna have Walter, you're gonna have Claudia and Vic. What they gonna be doing? Cause Tommy's still gonna be wondering like, yo, Liliana, like he ain't gonna forget that, and that was his girl, that was his number 2 right there. Well, number 1, I should say. That was like his number 1, his right-hand woman, and just to kill her off like that, I'm like, damn. So there's gonna be some hell to pay, and I can't wait to see it. He gonna be canceling Christmas early, real soon. So, yeah, but like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will catch you all in the next.